Yo, what's going on, everyone? Miles Midoriya here, and I just want to talk about some of the things from Danmachi Season 4, Episode 7. I thought the episode was solid. First off, we see Cassandra having a dream slash prediction of what could happen to everyone in the party. We basically saw everyone dead except for Belle fighting the floor boss, I think it was, and Ryu. Cassandra was able to prevent some of this from happening by having some of the party stay back. Of course, we knew Belle would travel to the 27th floor with the other adventurers because he wanted to help her and he wanted to figure out what was going on. I gotta say this though, when it comes to Cassandra, it would be nice for people to believe her, especially her friend Daphne. Like when they had the war games and it was the Hestia Familia versus the Apollo Familia, and she mentioned something, I don't remember specifically, it was either a white rabbit winning or a white rabbit or something, and what happened? They lost. If anyone else doesn't believe her, we do know Belle would believe her. But at the end of the day, he still would go do what he has to do, and at least he would know what would happen, or at least could happen. I will say Cassandra could have just told them what she saw. Whether they believe her or not, if they decide to go for it, at least they would know and could be cautious. Instead of trying to find different ways of telling them or stopping them from going down to the 27th floor, and everyone wondering if she's okay or what's going on. I apologize beforehand if I mispronounce any of these names wrong. It was pretty funny though when Cassandra was trying to keep Aisha from leaving, saying that Haruhime was heavy for when she had helped carry her from before. I felt bad for both because she didn't mean it and Haruhime looked like she was sad and embarrassed. It was pretty wild to hear her say that, but she had to do what she had to do. Taking it back to the beginning, all the Avengers had gathered together discussing who had eliminated Jean. One of them mentioned Galewin, of course we know is Ryu. And this guy Boris is hilarious, bruh. He gonna sit there and say, I'm not getting involved, I don't want nothing happening to me. As soon as someone brought up her bounty as 80 million valets, he was so quick to get everyone to start looking for her. I'm like, man, you said you didn't want to do nothing at first, but as soon as that money got mentioned, you hopped on that quick. Then Belle walked up to the two adventurers. I apologize, I don't know the name of the one that accused Galewin. I may have missed the name when they said it, but that conversation did not go well. Belle may know Ryu from talking to her here and there and some of the adventures that she had helped out on, but he doesn't know the whole story. We all can see why he was defending her because he couldn't believe that she would do something like that, probably based on his interactions with her. The other adventurer had said to Belle, are you accusing me of lying? Belle started to get a little mad, but Aisha interrupted and got Belle out of there, saying that it didn't matter what he said, it would just make him look like an accomplice. To be fair, she did the right thing. That conversation would have went bad. They haven't been around her as much as Belle has to somewhat gauge what type of person she is. Hestia was with Miyake and Naza having conversations, talking, and it was brought up about Cassandra having foresight and how it can be a burden with the great unknowns of the lower world, so at least some people in her familia know and would believe her. Naza did bring up that Cassandra does seem troubled, but sometimes has a glowing smile like whenever she's around Belle. Of course, Hestia got somewhat jealous that she didn't want nobody else coming to claim Belle, but Naza did tell her that she doesn't think it's like that. Eventually, Hestia gets the letter that Lilly sent her explaining all this happening and asked her for a favor. Now, I could just be guessing, but whatever it is, I think it could involve Hestia going into the dungeon. For some reason, like, she will take care of the favor, but I think she may end up going to check things out for herself. I could be wrong, but we'll find out eventually. Overall, solid episode. It was pretty interesting to see what they could have went through in the beginning of the episode. Not saying that they won't have anything to fight through, but the people that are going to the 27th floor, they're probably going to be really put in a dangerous situation. I can't wait to check out the next episode to see what's going to happen, but y'all let me know in the comment section down below, what did you all think about this episode? Thank you all for watching this video, and here's another review of last week's episode if you want to check that out, and I'll see you all in the next video.